Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Let's dive into studying effectively. Let's kick things off with the cornerstone of effective studying, creating a study schedule. This is the foundation upon which all successful study habits are built. Without a plan, even the most dedicated student can find themselves lost in a sea of information, unsure of where to start or what to focus on. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Schedules sound about as exciting as watching paint dry. But before you dismiss the idea, consider this. A well-structured schedule can transform your study sessions from tedious and overwhelming to organized and productive. But trust me on this one. Having a structured plan is like having a roadmap guiding you through the vast landscape of knowledge you need to conquer. It provides direction and clarity, helping you to navigate through your subjects with confidence and purpose. Think about it. Without a schedule, it's all too easy to fall into the trap of procrastination, cramming sessions, and that nagging feeling of being overwhelmed. These are common pitfalls that can derail your academic progress and leave you feeling stressed and unprepared. A study schedule brings order to the chaos. It allows you to see the bigger picture and break it down into manageable parts. This way, you can tackle each task with a clear mind and a focused approach. It empowers you to break down daunting tasks into smaller, manageable chunks, making it easier to stay on top of your workload. By dividing your study material into bite-sized pieces, you can make steady progress without feeling overwhelmed. Allocate specific time slots for each subject, ensuring that you give adequate attention to all areas of your studies. This balanced approach helps to prevent burnout and keeps you engaged with your learning, and track your progress along the way. Monitoring your achievements can be incredibly motivating and provides a sense of accomplishment that drives you to keep going. But here's the key. It's not enough to simply create a schedule. You need to stick to it religiously. Consistency is crucial. It's the regular, repeated actions that build strong study habits and lead to long-term success. Consistency is the name of the game when it comes to effective studying. By adhering to your schedule, you create a routine that becomes second nature, making it easier to stay disciplined and focused. Treat your study slots like important appointments that you cannot reschedule. This mindset helps to prioritize your studies and ensures that you dedicate the necessary time and effort to your academic pursuits. Make it a non-negotiable part of your daily or weekly routine. By integrating study time into your regular schedule, you create a habit that supports continuous learning and improvement. Remember, a well-crafted study schedule is not about shackling your freedom, but rather about granting yourself the freedom to study strategically, efficiently, and ultimately achieve your academic goals. It's about working smarter, not harder. It's about taking control of your time and directing your efforts towards what truly matters. By planning effectively, you can make the most of your study sessions, reduce stress, and set yourself up for success. All right, with our study schedule in place, let's move on to the next crucial element, your study environment. This is where the magic happens, or where it can all fall apart. Imagine this. You've carved out a precious hour in your schedule for focused studying, but you decide to set up shop on the living room couch, surrounded by the tempting distractions of noisy family members, the allure of the television, and the endless scroll of social media notifications. It's a recipe for disaster. Sound familiar? The truth is, our environment plays a monumental role in shaping our focus and productivity. It's not just about having a quiet place. It's about creating a space that encourages concentration and minimizes interruptions. Just as a cluttered desk can lead to a cluttered mind, a distracting study space can sabotage even the most well-intentioned study session. The chaos around you can seep into your thoughts, making it harder to concentrate and retain information. That's why it's essential to create a dedicated study sanctuary, a fortress of focus where distractions dare not enter. This space should be a haven for your mind, a place where you can immerse yourself in your studies without the constant pull of external stimuli. This doesn't mean you need to build a soundproof bunker in your basement, although wouldn't that be cool? It simply means finding a spot that you can consistently use for studying, a place that your brain associates with learning and productivity. It's about finding a space that signals to your brain, it's time to focus and learn. This could be a quiet corner in your bedroom, a dedicated study room, or even your local library. The key is consistency and making sure this space is conducive to concentration. This could be a quiet corner in your bedroom, a dedicated study room, or even your local library. The environment should be free from distractions and set up in a way that promotes focus and efficiency. The key is to minimize distractions. This means taking proactive steps to ensure your study time is uninterrupted. Let your family or roommates know your study schedule so they can help maintain a quiet environment. Silence your phone, turn off notifications, and let your family or roommates know that you're entering deep work mode. Consider using noise-canceling headphones or a white noise machine to block out background noise. Remember, the fewer distractions vying for your attention, the more brain power you can devote to absorbing information. A well-organized, distraction-free study environment can significantly enhance your ability to focus and retain what you're learning. So take the time to create your fortress of focus and watch your productivity soar. Hey guys, Ali here. Let's talk about active recall. Now, imagine yourself passively rereading notes or highlighting endlessly. Feels familiar, right? But here's the thing, it's not the most effective way to learn. Active recall, on the other hand, is like flexing your brain muscles. Instead of passively absorbing information, you're actively trying to retrieve it from memory. Think of it like this. Would you show up for a marathon without any training? Probably not the best idea. Similarly, testing yourself regularly through techniques like flashcards or practice questions forces your brain to work harder and retain information more effectively. It's like building those mental biceps for better academic performance. So, how do you actually implement active recall? We've all been there, glued to our desks for hours, feeling burnt out and struggling to focus. It's like trying to run a marathon without stopping. You might make some progress initially, but eventually you'll hit a wall. That's where the beauty of regular breaks comes in. And one technique I swear by is the Pomodoro Technique. It's simple, effective, and can work wonders for your productivity. Here's how it works. Set a timer for 25 minutes of focused work, followed by a 5-minute break. Repeat this cycle 4 times, and then reward yourself with a longer break of 15 to 20 minutes. During your breaks, step away from your desk, stretch, move around, or grab a quick snack. The key is to give your mind a chance to rest and recharge, so you can return to your studies feeling refreshed and focused. Let's face it, juggling multiple subjects, assignments, and deadlines can feel like trying to herd cats. It's a recipe for chaos and potential meltdowns. But fear not, because staying organized can be your secret weapon in the battle against academic overwhelm. Now, being organized doesn't mean you need to become a neat freak overnight. It's about finding systems and tools that work for you and help you stay on top of your academic game. Think of it like building a well-organized filing cabinet for your mind. One of the simplest yet most effective tools is a planner. Whether you prefer digital or paper-based, having a central location to jot down deadlines, appointments, and reminders can be a lifesaver. It's like having a personal assistant for your studies, keeping you on track and preventing those dreaded, "Oh no, I forgot about that assignment" moments. Hey guys, and welcome back. We're already halfway through our top 10 study tips, can you believe it? Now, let's talk about something that might seem counterintuitive to some: joining study groups. I know, the thought of being surrounded by other stressed out students might not scream productive study session, but trust me on this one. There's a certain magic that happens when you collaborate with others who are on the same academic journey as you. It's like having a built-in support system, a team of people who understand the struggles and triumphs of conquering that mountain of coursework. When you're stuck on a concept, chances are someone in your group will have that aha moment and be able to explain it in a way that just clicks. Plus, explaining things to others is actually one of the best ways to solidify your own understanding. It's like teaching a concept forces your brain to organize the information in a clear and concise way. All right, moving on to tip number 7, mnemonics. Now, this might sound a bit intimidating, but it's actually a really simple and effective technique to remember information, especially those pesky facts and figures. Essentially, mnemonics are memory aids that help you encode information into your long-term memory by associating it with something more memorable. Think of it like creating a mental shortcut. All right, we're getting close to the end. but these last few tips are pure gold, so listen up. Tip number 8 is all about teaching what you've learned. Now, you might be thinking, Ali, I'm the one who needs to learn here, not teach. But trust me on this one. There's a powerful learning method called the Feynman Technique that revolves around explaining concepts in a simple and clear way, as if you were teaching it to someone else. The idea is that when you have to break down complex information into digestible chunks for someone who's unfamiliar with the topic, it forces you to really understand it yourself. You can't hide behind jargon or vague explanations. All right, we're getting close to the end of our top 10 study tips, but this next one is absolutely crucial: staying hydrated. You might be surprised how much of a difference drinking enough water can make to your academic performance. Think of your brain like a plant. Without enough water, it starts to wilt. Your concentration dips, you feel fatigued, and it becomes harder to process information. Keeping your brain hydrated allows it to function at its best. Aim for the classic 8 glasses a day, and consider keeping a reusable water bottle on hand while you study. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Plain water can be a bit, well, plain. And you're right. To jazz things up, try infusing your water with fruits like lemon, cucumber, or berries. Not only does it taste better, but it also adds a refreshing twist to your hydration routine. Trust me, your brain will thank you for it. Remember, staying hydrated is a simple yet powerful way to optimize your cognitive function and ace those study sessions. So go on, grab yourself a glass of water, and let's move on to the next tip. We've reached the final tip in our top 10 study tips list, and it's one that often gets overlooked: getting enough sleep. Now, I know this might sound obvious, but trust me, it's crucial for academic success. You see, sleep isn't just about resting your body, it's about giving your brain the time it needs to process information, consolidate memories, and prepare for new learning. Think of your brain like a computer. During the day, it's constantly taking in information, much like a computer downloading files. Sleep is like hitting the save button. It allows your brain to transfer information from short-term to long-term memory, making it more likely that you'll remember what you've learned. And there you have it, my top 10 study tips for success. From creating a study schedule and using active recall to staying hydrated and getting enough sleep, I hope these tips help you optimize your learning, boost your productivity, and achieve your academic goals. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more productivity and study advice. See you in the next video.